Hey guys, check out this video. I'm going to show you what to look for when purchasing a propane heater for your patio, so stay tuned. Hey, what's up guys? This is Marlo here in Las Vegas. We're going to talk about what to look for when buying a propane patio heater. So here's mine here in my backyard. And first off, we're going to talk about some features, what to look for when you're trying to purchase a patio heater. But as you notice on the back of the top shield there's a heat reflector there, and I'm going to talk about that later in the video. But first off, what features to look for when buying a patio heater, either for your home or business. So as you can see here, patio heaters have different heights. So this one is 86 inches in height. That's about 7'2". So, and they go as high as like 93 inches high. And why you would want obviously a higher one is maybe you have a business and you have a setup to where it's, you know, people eat at picnic tables and you're just trying to reach a broad range of people. So, and it just looks more grand. But mine is only 86 inches. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I chose this patio heater. So this one's by FireSense. And why I chose this one is because their igniter switches are reliable. As you can see here, this is where you ignite the patio heater, and they're very reliable. You'll notice on Amazon or anywhere, Home Depot, there's all these off brands, and people write reviews that their igniters usually go out. So I chose this one because they're very reliable. And also what to look for is obviously you want to match your patio furniture, hopefully. So that's gray, like a powder gray. And I liked it because the glare, you know, the sun hits it, but the glare is not as bad. And also it's real dusty in Vegas, so when it gets dirty, it's not really going to show as bad. So also what to look for is now they're advertising these see these burner grids here. So this is a stainless steel. It's very durable, but I believe it's only one. So now they're advertising to where the burners wrap double. I guess it makes it more durable. So that's one thing to look for. Also, so here to replace the propane tank, you have to lift this up every single time, right? But at the bottom there's a reservoir, and you could put sand in it or water. I prefer to put sand because it's heavier, and it's just heavier and more reliable. But that propane tank, I just weighed it just before I did this video. It weighs 37 pounds, sorry. But just adds more weight, you know what I mean? And also what you want to look for is that if this propane heater ever gets tipped over, you want it to have a safety mechanism to where it shuts off the flame. So this one has a safety mechanism. And not all of these patio heaters have that. And not all patio heaters have that reservoir at the bottom to put dirt inside to add more weight. Okay. Also, if you're trying to choose one for your business, you want one that has a door, right? I don't think you'd want your employees to constantly be lifting this up every time they got to replace propane. You'd probably want it to be more professional with the door. So I put a link in the description, some awesome commercial inexpensive patio heaters, the ones that have a door. Also what you want to look for, so this one, you see a lot of them online to where there's like a tabletop right here. And what I noticed is this thing puts off a lot of heat. And just in my opinion, you're not really going to set down a glass of like something cold here anyways. And if you do, it's going to be for a brief second because it's so hot. But for this one, you know, say you do want a tabletop, I'll show you some good ones that to where it's more rounder and flat. It's not a, you know, there's not, I don't like those ones that have the tabletop, because let's say you're a little kid, you know, little kids like to grab on tabletops and hang. So I think it just invites, you know, little kids to hang on the tabletop. But I'll show you some good ones to where this is more rounder and it's flat to where you can actually put a glass there or maybe a purse or something like that. That's one thing to look for. But yeah, just make sure you choose one to where it matches your furniture, obviously. And then what else can I talk about? Oh yeah, so the power of the strength of your heater. The good ones are from 46,000 to 50,000 BTU. Okay, so obviously when you turn that on full blast, that's the power and the strength of how that burner is going to get hot. Okay, so one other thing to look for, oh, so you have the wheels on the back here. Not all patio heaters have the wheels, so make sure you look for that. And let's say you have a wooden deck, so they have ones to where they have the mounting brackets with the bolts, so you want to bolt it down to the wood of your deck. I just prefer to just leave the wheels on. I can roll it anywhere I want. All right, what else can I talk about? Let's see. Oh, so when you have one of these, it gets real windy outside. You just can't leave. See that other patio back there? I couldn't just leave this patio heater out there just hanging out, because if it gets windy, you know, see that top there? The wind will blow it over. I mean, it's pretty heavy and strong, but also you'll pay attention to the wind strength when you purchase these things. I'll put a link in the description also. There's also these new other kind of patio heaters that have the spiral flame, and I think they're pretty cool for like a business if they wanted, you know, to attract people to come to their storefront, and they just look cool. There's these new ones. I know you've seen the spiral flames, but there's these new ones. They just look better looking in my opinion. Lower BTU, because obviously you have that glass spiral in the center, but this reflector, see this reflector in the back there? What it does is it pushes and directs all that heat that would have been wasted going towards the rear of the heater towards this whole area, right? So how it saves you fuel. So now that it gets more hot and more warmer, it contains all the heat in one direction with that reflector. I think I only pay like 30 bucks for this reflector. But now you don't have to put that dial on as high, right? Maybe halfway, which means you're using less fuel and you're saving money. And also you're keeping all that heat directed in this area contained, you know what I mean? So these are just some ideas for you to look for when you purchase these patio heaters. I know you see so many, there's so many prices, you just don't know what to get. But what you're looking for is color, reliability of that igniter. A lot of businesses, they choose the stainless steel one, right? Because they're outdoors usually, and usually stainless steel, well, obviously it doesn't rust, and it just has that industrial look. So I chose a couple to put in my description so you can check out, and they're real cheap, because those industrial ones, you can see them for thousands of dollars, and to me they're not worth it, you know. So I found some ones that are very inexpensive, and they just have that bold, you know, industrial commercial look, you know what I mean? But I'll wait this evening. I'll turn this on, spark it up when it gets dark so you can see the glow underneath my patio, and I'll discuss how much heat I feel. There you go, guys. So here we are. Check it out. That deflector in action. I can actually feel that heat all the way from here. I'm about a good 12 feet away. And I can tell you, it is so warm, so hot. I'm actually gonna have to turn it down. So that's what's so good about that deflector, is because you're reflecting so much heat, and it's so warm that you actually gotta, you know, turn down the heat, right? And so when you do that, that's when you're actually saving money on your propane fuel. So I chose the trifold design. As you can see, I just think it looks nicer. It's real nice and snug. There's some oversized ones online. Saw a lot of complaints that it drags down that top shield, so you don't want that. So guys, if I was able to help you guys out, please smash that like button. Please subscribe so I can put out some more good content. And I promise you guys I'll be of value to you guys, and you'll like the things that I put out. So see you guys later.